If you're travelling to the south of France, then it's likely at some point you'll end up in Nice. Nice is located on the French Riviera on the Mediterranean coast of France and very close to Monaco. Many people come to Nice each year to visit, and it's easy to see why. The scenery here is beautiful and the weather is perfect. Nice itself has a lot on offer, from an abundance of bars and restaurants, attractions such as art galleries, museums, and great for shopping too. It's also very well connected, making it a great base to explore the Côte d'Azur. I'm here for a couple of days to have a look around, so let's get started. Now, to start off my tour of Nice, I've come to the city centre. Nice is a fairly large city with all the amenities you'd expect. Be sure to visit Place Masséna, which is a large square and meeting place for tourists and locals alike. It's famous for its beautifully painted buildings as well as its checkered floor. At the southern end of the square, you'll come to Fountain du Soleil with its statue of the Greek god Apollo. This is also the beginning to Nice's Old Town, which is a must when in the city. The Old Town really is a fantastic place. It's full of vibrantly painted buildings with some beautiful architecture. The Old Town can feel like a bit of a maze at times, as there are lots of streets and alleyways to wander around, but it is a really cool place to visit. The Old Town also has lots of tourist shops, nice bars, restaurants and cafes, and it's the perfect place to relax on a summer's day and people watch. So that is the Old Town, which is really cool, full of kind of little bars, restaurants, cafes, souvenir shops, etc. and loads of little kind of windy streets. However, now I'm going to head up to something called Colline du Château, or Castle Hill, where you get a really good vantage point of the city. So way up high above the city is a park with some amazing views. Now to get there though, you do have to climb up a few of these, but it's definitely worth the short hike. The park has lots of paths to wander around and panoramic views over Nice and beyond. One of the first things you'll likely come to are these cool waterfalls. And if you hike up a little more from the Cascades, you come to the top of the hill with the best views of Nice and beyond. Good morning. So it is day 2 in Nice today, and I feel like a bit of a chill this morning, so I'm going to head down to the beach and chill out in the sun for a bit. Fancy it? I thought you might. Let's go. One of the main attractions of Nice is of course its beaches. Nice has around 8 kilometres of beaches stretching from its old town all the way to the airport. The water here is an absolutely stunning blue, and you can easily see where the Côte d'Azur gets its name from. Some beaches are private and will come with a fee, but they usually include sun lounges and other amenities. Also, the busier beaches tend to be nearer to the old town of Nice. The water here is refreshing and the perfect place to cool down on a hot day. So if you can hear me over all the noise on the beach, if you come to the beach here in Nice, don't forget that it is pebbles. So it's not sand, it's full of pebbles and quite big ones like this. So it's not the most comfiest. So if you do come along, make sure that you bring a thick towel or some kind of padding of some sort. So if you're like me and you bring the thinnest towel in the world, it's a little bit uncomfortable. You can pay for a bed, like a lounger, but they're like 25 plus euros for like a few hours, so it's up to you. But if you want to save some money, like me, not spend anything, then you may have an uncomfortable few hours on the beach. There are also lots of activities on the beach too for those who don't want to chill out. And adjacent to the beach is Nice's famous Promenade. So this is the Promenade de Anglais, which is a kind of like thoroughfare promenade right by the sea. It's really cool, loads happening, loads of people down here enjoying the sunshine, enjoying the beach, street artists, quite a few things. So yeah, quite a lively part of town. If you don't fancy the beach but want to soak up some of the atmosphere, a stroll or cycle here is a good alternative. The promenade is busy in the evening too, with many people out for a stroll along the coast. Had a great day today in Nice. Just getting ready now to kind of head out into town. We'll see what it's like. We'll get some food, we'll have a few drinks maybe. Let's go. Nice being a city and a resort, there's obviously lots of choice in the evening. There are many street performers around and you'll also find tourist markets too. The Old Town is a great place to visit and it does get pretty lively. There are loads of restaurants and bars serving a wide array of cuisine, so you'll definitely find something which suits your taste. And if you want to party late into the evening, there are lots of late bars and clubs here too. Now, Nice itself is very well connected, and I found that Nice is a great place to get around the French Riviera. The city has a mainline train station, so you can easily get around to places like Monaco, Cannes and Antibes. It's also got its own airport with flights to many parts of the world. So Nice is known as the gateway to the French Riviera or the Côte d'Azur. So I'm going to go and jump a train and check out a bit more of the local coastline and a bit more of the scenery nearby. So let's go to Cannes. So as it is very well connected, I jumped on a train and headed down the coast. The trains are pretty good, but they can get quite busy in the summertime, so just be wary of that, especially at peak times. But on the train, the views are pretty good and often you'll pass right next to the sea. And soon after, I arrived into Cannes. Cannes is famous for its annual film festival, luxury hotels, and of course for being a playground of the rich and famous. I spent a few hours here to take a look around. It is much smaller than Nice, but it's a great place to visit for an afternoon. I went to check out the beach, which has sand, not pebbles, unlike Nice, which is definitely a bonus, and of course the famous Carlton Hotel. Cannes also has a lot of high-end shops, so if you like designer brands, you'll really love this place. To be honest though, I think a few hours in Cannes is enough. It is very nice, but it's not a huge place. I've been to Nice a few times and I really do enjoy it. This time it was just a quick stop, but I find it's the perfect place to spend some time in the summer with plenty to keep you occupied for a few days. And of course you can get around to other places if you fancy a change of scenery. Anyway, that's it from me. As always, if you've enjoyed the video, please do give me a like, and hitting subscribe would be even better. Thanks for watching and I'll see you soon.